Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Shall we do this? How do I do this again? Is it that one? I don't know. It hasn't changed. Oh, bugger. What have I done? That one. Hello! Sunday, 9 o'clock UK time. It's time for the terrain roundup, isn't it? Is it the terrain roundup? What is it? What do we even call it? Well, it's a Sunday nighter, isn't it? But it's terrain question time. Hello, folksicles. How are you doing? Oh, gotta give myself a bit of a daddy stretch. Oh, that's better. Been a long day. Been a good day, yeah. The boy, Corbin, he's turned 13 today. Corb! We ain't going to see nothing of him. He's had Far Cry 5, so I'm going to see nothing of him for the next week. Right, you know the drill. Who have we got here? I see Cat, I see Inkpen, Stemmer, Hun, Max, Gary, Tim, Will, Dan, Diggy, Randy, Andrea, Joanne, Bill, Max, Matthew, Stemmer, Gary, Miko, and a few more, no doubt. Normal crowd, how are we doing? Right, it says we've got about 50 people watching now. As always, yeah, this is the question and answer show. So, down below, yeah, you will find a link to the Google Doc. If you've got any terrain-related questions or any sort of questions in general, get them down in the document and we'll answer them as we go through the show. We normally have about 10 minutes start off to sort of like, you know, get the questions sort of building up. Yeah, so we'll do that and I'll have a little bit of a natter. Oh, pardon me, guys. Corbin wanted a fry-up for his birthday tea. Yeah, so I've just had a massive fry-up and now I'm suffering. A fry-up in the heat is not a good decision. Hey, a pant. I'm in my 13th like it was 47 years ago. I'll tell you what, the lad has grown up. I've posted on Facebook, you know, like collection of photos that I got on my phone of him through like the different years, and I've probably got on my phone. I've probably got going back probably about 8 years. You know what I mean? To when he was about 5. Boy, is that kid grown. You know what I mean? Oh, proud dad moment. He's doing well. I'm happy. I'm a happy dad. Now, in other news, obviously, I've got into the terrain building bug again. I'm still sorting my studio. I've got one day left to do, just sorting my shelves and that sort of stuff. I was in on Friday. I was in a bit on Saturday, and I'll have it all done for Friday. I'll nip in on Saturday and just finish it off. Yeah, because like you cannot go into work on Sunday. It's Corbin's birthday. I'm like, yeah, okay, no worries. Yeah, so it's like, right, I'll nip in on Monday and just finish it off. My son will be 13 in August. Good on you, dude. Natter, chat. Yes, Inkpen. Natter means chat. I see other modelling videos. Bricks was made from Gips. What's your opinion on tips for this? I generally make bricks from rolled out DAS. I generally roll out a sheet of DAS and just cut it. Yeah, you can make moulds and all that sort of stuff, but I just think the amount of time it takes to fill them. Whereas if you just roll out a big sheet of DAS, get a blade, job done. Does anyone have experience with Dead Man's Hand? I don't know. Is it a game? Is it a tool? Is it a safety device? So Mel, what are you working on today? Well, Max, what are we working on today? Well, I've got some stuff to work on actually. I also haven't got a brew. That was a bit of a faux pas, wasn't it? Focus on me, damn you. Go on, you can focus. Hello? Autofocus. No, it's decided it's not focusing on me. Focus on my hand, but not me. Great. Nice one, webcam. Thanks for that. Oh, now you'll do it. I don't know why that webcam's decided to focus on that, but on the plus side, it's alright, because I'm going to the desk. Right. So, what has Mel been working on, yeah? No tea? No tea. No coffee. No brew. Major faux pas. Now, just to bring you up to speed, yeah, Thursday we were doing this. Yeah, and... Right, there, up a bit. There you go. Yeah. And all I've done since you saw it last was I've pulled out the pins and I've just started to sand down various bits of edges and that sort of stuff and just smooth it off. I've got a little bit of filler, filled a couple of gaps in. Yeah, but overall, coming together. It's an improvement, Mal. Cheers, man. Dead Man's Hand is a cracking system. Is it now? I've had a few and you were already blurry. Right, so I want to finish this tonight. If I can, you know what I mean. Let me check if I've had any questions yet. A couple already. I'll wait till it gets a few more, then we'll get that. The Curse of Dead Man's Hand. What's this? Are you going to do a video of the one you're building? No, probably not. I'm just playing with this one. I'm probably going to do a video on something different. Something bigger, I think, when me and Corb start moving on to the bigger stuff. Right, off we go. Let's get some bits. Pick myself up some new metal rulers. Thanks for your support, guys. Yeah. It was like I got a few donations. Great. I'll hit Amazon next day delivery. Metal rulers. Decent metal rulers. They're roughly the same size, aren't they? Yeah. What's he doing now? I don't really know. I'm just playing. I'll figure it out. Eventually. Watch your fingers, Bosicle. Are you going to put some plastic bits on for added details? I am, yes. I am. But I want to get the foam on first, you know what I mean? What's he doing? Basically, I can't be bothered to measure up properly. I know. It's been pretty typical for this build, to be perfectly honest. And so I just want to make some sort of like support buttresses around the building. Just add a little bit more detail to it. And so I'm just cutting various bits off and that sort of stuff. And we'll see what we come up with. So they're nice. A couple of support buttresses. Are they the same height? Yes, they're slightly different. There's a slight... Or there was. Right. Thanks for the info to the Silent Traveller. So yes, if you've got any terrain related questions or any questions, get them down below. I'm already getting questions so far. Remember, you'll also find the buttons for the ooh yeahs and the donating. Yeah, go for the Streamlabs.
Oh, yeah.
Just like that, Odin. Yeah. And if you want to go direct and avoid the Streamlabs thing, there's a PayPal link under there, and I have to check those every so often, but they're there as well. Anyone got any links to cheap styrofoam in the UK? I was using... This stuff is called Preorder. Yeah, and it's quite nice. I'll definitely be getting some more of it, that's for sure. No, not that one. I'm sanding the wrong bit there. Yes, sanding time. I spoke to the stream in the lab. Apologise for the confusion, reimburse. But yeah, please don't. Just don't go... Yeah, if you use the Streamlab thing, don't go onto the pro section. Just donate direct. Yeah, if you do go on the pro section by accident, turns out that Streamlabs are well used to it and they just refund and all that sort of stuff. So don't stress about it. But if you've got any concerns, just go direct on the PayPal. Right, so it has put Odin on the screen. It has it? Better have. I'm still working all this out. So, a little bit of a sand. Yeah, and it's taking it from sort of that sharpness. Yeah, to something that's a little bit smoother and more rounded. Ah, I need a brew. Kaz! Love you.
Is that it? Is that what you wanted?
No.
You want a brew?
Yeah.
I'm busy right now. Sorry, I'm reaching for painkillers for Jess.
That's right next to the kettle, isn't it? Oh. It's a miracle I've survived this far, isn't it, folks? Love the model, man. So nice. Can't wait to see it painted. I think it's going to be a while before it gets painted because me and Corb want to put together a few different buildings and that sort of stuff. This is just more playing around with this material, to be truthful. I've got some as they say, I've got some grand designs. Or ideas in my head. Unfortunately, my drawing ability doesn't match my imagination. So I know what they look like, and I think they're going to look great, but if I show you the designs, they look like scribbles on a page. Right, so, yeah, those two. Where should we put those? We could put them there. That's not bad. We would put something like that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, baby. That can work. I like that. What do you reckon? Yeah, those go there. Right, we're going to have to do the same for round here as well, aren't we? Yeah, so put those there. We're going to have to do the same for this side and for this side as well. Looks like a tomb. Possibly could be for someone. Come on, guys, you need to brush up on your Star Wars knowledge. Mel, did you get something for Father's Day? Father's Day is next weekend, dude. It's not this weekend. Right, we've got these. And then I could use those further round. So what can we do with these two bits? We take those. And hold them there. Just make sure they're lined up. I need to get some Legos down. So I've got some set squares. And then if we say, well, let's take them there. Yeah, and actually they sit down quite nice, so I don't think I'm going to need to sand those off. So we should have two more blocks. Yeah, they're pretty nice. I just need to smooth them down a little. I probably don't need to smooth them down a little, to be truthful, but you know, it's just me, innit? Thank you, Kat. I'm actually really parched without a brew. I can feel it. Those are not the droids you were looking for. I need to get some droids. I've got some clear acrylic bases coming. I'm getting those from Uncertain Scenery. Which happens here. The guy who runs Uncertain Scenery, yeah, he's actually married to a girl I used to go college with, an old mate of mine. Yeah, he's from the city, so we sort of like got together, if you know what I mean. And so he's going to cut me some nice acrylic discs. Clear acrylic, so I can use my Star Wars troopers on different sort of tables without having to base them. Because that's the biggest problem with Star Wars. You know, where your troopers go, the types of planets and the bases they're going on change drastically. It's not like, I mean, even 40k. You know, there's certain standardization in 40k now, but with Star Wars, yeah, it's still a little bit more open. I will get my Star Wars Legion dice on Father's Day. Yeah, I bought an extra set. To be truthful, when I saw how much I'd paid for the extra set of dice, and then I thought, do you know what? I should have just bought another core box set. Right. I'll do these, and then I'll have a look at the questions, see how many we've got. Because I can always answer questions while I do this sort of stuff, can't I? Yeah. And you guys seem to like the when Mel builds stuff. Over with the Mel just sitting back and chatting. There we go. So, those two are done. I need what? So those two can go there. We need a couple of bigger ones for up here. So let's find... That's not bad. They're about the right size. Let's cut this up. We can do this. If not, weird moon scenery. Dave Taylor's been doing a lot of Star Wars minis. Yeah, with Game Trade Media. Let's get a clean cut on this piece. Because this cut isn't brilliant. Mel, you're like the one-man Blue Peter show of Wargame scenery. Oh, it's still light outside in Stoke. It is. It's still pretty light. When's summer equinox? Is it July time? There we go. Cut that one. And then we'll do a generic cut there, just to get as a basic shape. I don't even know how wide that is. And I'm not really concerned. Yeah, because all I'm going to do is I'll put that on there, drop that to there, so I get the line. Get that lined up. Yeah. Drop that in there. And cut that one. We only need two, don't we? We don't need more than two. No, I can't see it's needing more than two. Didn't they have palm trees? Oh, will you stop it with the palm trees? Let's see if we can... I'll tell you what, my cutting is awful. I don't know if it's my cutting technique or a weird thing with the blades, but I always seem to get chevron cuts. Just slightly. It makes me wonder whether it's me or whether it's the blade. And before you go start screaming, you know, workmen and tools. 13th of June is my birthday. Well, have a good birthday on the 13th, dude. June the 21st. It's my wife's birthday. Light outside, cute. Next sunset. My next sunset is 15/7. Damn. Hello, you.
Hello.
Have you had a bath?
Yeah. And I'm in your pajamas.
What do you mean?
They fit me.
My pyjamas fit Willow, apparently. Two plus GMT? Yes, they had palm trees on Tatooine. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No Britain's Got Talent tonight. The Lost Voice guy was brilliant. I loved him. He was absolutely brilliant. Right, let's do this one. So... yeah. Right, cut that one. Guys, do you want to shut that door?
It's alright, it's the dog.
Well, YouTube knows about it now.
See, that's the thing. She's like, what? Oh, 6
Calm
inches off
down.
the floor.
How's that brew coming?
Oh, I forgot about your brew.
Oh. They do in canon, I'm afraid, Mal. Tatooine has palm trees. No, they don't. It's an alien planet. There's no way they could have palm trees. RPD, just an impromptu, no real plan. I thought he's just going for it. Yeah, that's about it. I'm just going for it, just seeing what I can come up with. Ah, ba-ba. Right. I'll check PayPal in a minute because I'll end up doing that depression, that feeling sad thing that everyone's abandoned me. If I don't check it. Like we did last show where I was like getting really down that no one's supporting me anymore. And then I check my PayPal and find out it's all been going through there and PayPal hasn't been putting any notifications up. Which is typical really, isn't it? Domes on top, sculpted or bought? Bought balls, mate. Yeah, and then all I've done is I've just cut it in half. Just polystyrene, what you call it? Palm ball. Polystyrene. Palm balls, you... Just polystyrene balls. Yeah, I got a mix of sizes and then through the project I'll just cut them in half. Thank you, my love.
Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Hold on, his dog is... Mila, come on, out. Ours out.
Oh god, that's better. PayPal are alluring to themselves, yes. Right, I think what I'm going to do, because I've got 2 there. Yeah, I've got another set of 2. Yeah, and I've got this set. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3. I don't want to put any on the front, so that should be enough for the foam cutting tonight. Well, no, not for the pink foam cutting. But we've got 2 nice triangles there, so we'll save those just in case. And then I'll save me bits, because I'm like a foam hoarder. I'll end up turning those into a toilet or something. Right. How many questions have we got so far? Have you guys been... Oh, we've got 4. I can get started with 4. And then very quickly... Triffids invaded Tatooine would be... Oh, palm balls to you. Right, I haven't been forgotten. Yeah. I'll give those a shout. I've had a couple, but I'll give those a shout in a second. No, it's no ding dong or notifications or anything like that. Anyone familiar with the Fallout miniature system? No. I'm in central Spain and it's pitch black outside. Really? Because Spain's only an hour across time-wise. I mean, in all fairness, in an hour it will go pretty dark. Yeah, but the sun's just gone over the horizon here.
Sally, jump in that bag.
You still need to update Thursday's paper. Hello, you.
Hello. I'm not visible.
Oh, shall I put you on?
Yeah?
Come on, let's go for the main screen while
Why
Dad...
am I invisible on that one?
Because that's got a little bit of a lag on it.
Oh.
They'll see you come in a second. There you are. See how you come in?
Yeah.
There you are. Where's the boy?
He's going to stay up till 10 o'clock.
Why? Because he's a teenager now.
Yeah.
Well, tell the boy to come down here for 2 minutes because I want to see him. Oi! Love you.
Give me 1 second.
All right.
Muchacha, get your lazy butt down here right now. There we go.
There we go. You throw in a... There we go. So polite after that.
Muchacha, get your lazy ass down.
You didn't just say ass on YouTube, young lady. Did you really? Say sorry to YouTube.
Sorry.
Right, get your backside upstairs before I kick your ass, girl. Mufasa, where are you? I don't know what it is for these kids. That would make a great tomb. Oh, Willow is bossy. That would make a great tomb. I might do some Necron stuff. Once I've done the Tatooine, because the idea is, yeah, I sort of stopped building terrain at home when I moved everything to the studio. And actually, when I'm at home, it's actually... That's when I want to make Slanesh terrain. Or pleasure terrain, shall I call it. Yeah, that's just when I want to sit down and make. I don't know what I'm making. Most of the time I'm making a mess. Especially if you ask Kerry. But, you know, I just want to sit down and make in the evenings and stuff like that. And everything is at the studio. And because of Kerry's job now and everything, the studio is essentially a 9-to-5 job. Hello, boy. Come here.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
Come here, lad. He's grown up, hasn't he? I mean, this lot have known you. The last 5 years they've watched you grow up on these live shows.
That's quite fair.
Actually, I imagine if we went really far back, Dad could find some epic video footage of you being a kid. Uh-oh. 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 No. Oh, don't do that, Dad. Don't do that, Dad. I'm cool now, Dad. Do you like it?
That is cool.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's for you. It's your birthday present. It's what you can hide your troopers behind when I go to kill them.
I don't know, maybe that colour. Hide there.
Would you like me to build some defences on the top of the roof and that sort of
Yeah.
stuff? Would you? Yeah. Look, lad. Right, listen.
Dad, are you going to build a Millennium Falcon?
I'm not going to build a Millennium Falcon. I might buy one.
No, you mate. Build one out of...
Can you imagine building a Millennium Falcon out of foam? It'd be an epic project. No.
See, you're having the idea now.
No, dude.
Yeah. Could you imagine a Millennium Falcon out of foam? Could you imagine that'd be your summer project?
You see how he's selling it to me? Has Corbin been drinking Ent Draft? Yeah, he's shot up. You've shot up so fast, you got stretch marks, haven't you, lad?
No, it's not.
Yeah, you alright with those?
Yeah.
Alright, go see your mum.
Okay.
Yeah, and then have you got, what, another half hour before bedtime?
Don't know.
Well, it's 10 o'clock now, you're a teenager, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Pretty soon Corbin will kick Mel's ass. Maybe physically, but not on the gaming table. He still has to earn those victories. Necron stuff isn't hard, it's Egyptian style with tech etchings and luminous green decorations. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean. But then again, Space Wolves is Vikings with tech. Yeah, Tatooine is Arabic with tech. You know what I mean? It's... Considering that they're supposed to be alien planets, you know, the people who developed these IPs, they didn't really go all out for, like, you know, figuring out... You know what I mean? Let's come up with something alien. I think the best one, yeah, is Jez Goodwin and the work he did with the Eldar. The Eldar are alien. You know, when you try and associate them to something on the human planet, you know, a society, you know, a culture or something like that, you just can't. You know what I mean? I remember you taking him to salute. He was so little then. I know. Poor little bugger. He's growing up fast, guys. The Millennium Falcon for Scum in X-Wing looks pretty cool. We've got a Millennium Falcon for X-Wing over there. Corbin got it. Because it kicks butt. Right, I'll sand these. I'll do some PayPals. And then I'll jump on my questions, guys. Didn't I just see a bath pic? Yeah, you will have seen a bath pic with our Corb. When Mel had dark hair. The Eldar are Japanese space elves. Are they Japanese? I mean, when I look at the elves and stuff like that, I struggle to see Japanese in them, you know what I mean? I can see what you're saying about the Japanese side. Yeah, but I'm not 100% sold. You know, when you look at Tatooine, yeah, you can see, you know, you can see Arabic builds. You know, when you look at things like Space Wolves, you can tell Viking hereditary, you know what I mean? Jez is saying, what you call it, have a real Celtic twist, lots of Irish names. What are Eldar? Sup from the States, Paul B. The Tower Japanese. Are they? Actually, yeah. The greater good and the society and the caste system. Yeah, I can see that. Orcs are Brits on holiday. Magaluf. Magaluf. Twinned with Armageddon.
I heard someone say Eldar and someone say Japanese.
Yeah, we're having a bit of a discussion.
Oh, what?
About what you call it? Well, you know, what human cultures would you associate with alien cultures? So you know Space Wolves? They're like space Vikings, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do Space Marines do? They do that.
Well, orcs are Brits on holiday.
So true.
Yeah, it is. Shouldn't. It's not something we should laugh about, but hey ho. It is, yeah. You can't do much about the chavs, can you, dude? And the problem is they breed quicker than the smart Brits. Eldar are space elves, so Irish myth in space. Respect the Eldar, are you? Tau so are anime. Oh god, yeah. The Tau are Japanese, Chinese. Yeah. But you can see that. The Tau, you can almost say that GW was definitely trying to court the Japanese market with the Tau. Do you know what I mean? Do you want to do me a favour, mate? Do you want to shut that door for me? I don't think YouTube needs to hear all the stories about vaccinations.
Fair enough.
Or at least in name inspired bell count, Samhain, Altrock, Aldrin. Is that right? Okay, what are the bugs? The bugs are bugs. The bugs are ripped off from Starship Troopers, aren't they? Corn on Millwall fans. Oh. Doesn't do good for us, does it? Right. I've got some shout outs to do and I've got some questions to look at. Oh, we've got 8 so far. Oh, right. I'll have a little bit of a brew. Let's do a couple of PayPal shout outs. And I'll do a PayPal shout out once I've done these bunch of questions. So, yeah, we've just got a couple. Obviously, we've had Jews in from Odin. Thank you, buddy. He gave us an oh yeah on the screen using the Streamlabs link. And then Tim H. Yeah, he sent us a $5. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to have to do with that thing. Yeah, we'll work that out eventually. For being a good dad.
Can I help you?
I don't need paying for what you call it. For being a good dad,
It comes from it. I basically pay him in love. There you go. Back down in a second.
Okay. I get paid in love. No, not okay, Google. So we're caught up on that. Right, that's done. Questions. First question from our cat. Uh-oh, here we go.
I like cats.
It's short for Catherine.
Oh.
Right, so.
Can I help you with anything on here?
What, on the build?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you can. I've got to do some questions first, so...
Okay.
Right, let me have a look. Right, Cat. Couple of things. When you were using the circular cut for archers, make the cut, then stick a pin through the sent spot. Turn the foam over, place the cutter on the spot, cut a circle, and the full circle will be cut. Also, folks were asking about the foam. What was it, and where did you buy it, and why? Okay, right. So, just to bring you up to speed on that one, this is the circular cutter our Cat's talking about. Okay? Yeah. And basically, it's a cutting protractor with a tiny, tiny little blade on the bottom. Now, what I did discover is I can actually replace that blade with a proper blade. Now, what the Cat's talking about is it's only a 5mm cutter. This that I'm cutting... Dude, don't open those everywhere. I don't want my balls all over what you put, but... What?
Stop there.
You're a teenager now.
We're on YouTube.
Well, you're a teenager now.
Yeah, I know.
You're fair game, dude.
No, it's more about YouTube.
It's more about YouTube, is it? But yeah, this is a 5mm cutter, and the idea being, yeah, is that if you want to cut some foam, yeah, very quickly. Sorry, guys, down to the desk. Yeah, what you'd do is you'd sort of stick it on. Yeah, and then we just go round.
Dan, if you can hear this, can you type your question in again? I didn't see it.
He's getting good, isn't he? Yeah, and then you just go round like that. Now, the problem is, it's only a 5mm cutter, which means we can only go, yeah, not all the way through. But what Kat's suggesting is, if we get a pin, we're not in a rush tonight, are we, guys? Yeah, and I put it through that centre hole. That should give me a hole the other side. And if Kat's thinking is correct, we should be able to cut through the other 5mm here. Am I cutting the right way? Yeah, I am cutting the right way. But for some reason, it's been a pig. A real pig. Now, if Kat's idea works, this dish should come out.
Hopefully.
As a perfectly clean cut.
Oh, check the other side, see if it's gone through. Oh.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Hey, look at that.
No, all you need to do is just get...
Well done, Kat.
Just get some like filing paper. This.
Yeah, a bit of sanding paper. Just
Sand
smooth
it
that
down.
off.
It's done.
So yeah, nice from Kat there. I was actually going to extend this.
Okay.
Right, also folks were asking about the foam. What it was, where did you buy it and why? Right, okay, this is Pro Warm Insulation. Okay, I got it off Amazon.
I go on to questions quickly. Dan sent a question and I need to see what it is. I'm getting like really...
Chill it, dude.
I'm sorry.
Chill. You're okay.
Yeah, I know, it's bugging me.
Well, you can chill. Anyway, this is underfloor heating foam. It's from a company called What have you done?
Just click questions.
It's from a company called Pro Warm. I think it costs about £6.50 for a 2-foot by 4-foot sheet of it, and I spotted on Amazon. Yeah, and I've been looking for a new supplier, so I bought it to give it a try, and it's nice foam in all honesty. Right, are you looking for Dan's question?
Yeah.
It will be one of the latest ones. So.
There you go, Dan. No, you went past him. There you go. How would the model, the palm trees found at the Imperial Oasis? There's a small oasis on the planet Tatooine, located west of Mos Espa and north of Jalma Mountain Fortress. It consists of a small body of water surrounded with palm trees and other vegetation.
I don't know. I haven't seen pictures of that, so I can't answer that question, Dan. Nice try. Palm trees. Right, back to... So that's...
Dad show you what I bought for him.
Yeah.
I bought him a palm tree.
Yeah, he bought me a palm tree. He's good like that, isn't
he? Yeah.
Right, then. So can I get scheduling straight? Your plans for Sundays, will it be 1 to 5, then an hour, then 6 to 10 UK time? If so, then I was... Yeah. Yeah, watch it. Roughly, that's what I'm thinking. It will probably be that. Yeah. And yes, it won't be starting next Sunday because next Sunday is Father's Day, guys. Yeah. Right. Crack on. Nicodemus. I'm building a Victorian orphanage based in a Kickstarter. Multiple levels, sewer and cellar, ground floor, second floor, attic. Any tips on how to make the levels fit together? You need to key them, mate. Okay. Very quickly. Let me just go back to me.
Doors and stairways.
Yeah, you need to key them. So, one thing, like Corbin says, for doors and stairways, you need to figure out where your doors and stairways are going to go. Yeah, and sort of standardise that across your build. So you know on your levels that when you put them on top of each other, they will work. Yeah, the next thing you need to do is basically have lugs going up. Yeah, and recess holes for them to fit into, so each level can key into it and not slide around. And that's how I'd make the levels fit together, to be perfectly honest. Standardise your basic build, the outside, you know what I mean, so you can make sure it supports itself. But other than that, just build it as separate pieces, you know what I mean. As long as you take your time, you make sure you standardise anything which interacts between one level and another, you should be absolutely fine. Yeah? Absolutely fine. So, next question. I need to glue some of these on anyway.
Beerman. Mel, what would be your best ideas on modelling fern/bracken?
Fern/bracken. Fern and bracken can be quite difficult because they're large fronds, they're large leaves. Especially ferns. Bracken is more bushes, isn't it? Yeah. For the bracken, I'd probably go for the old horsehair, which is probably coconut fibre. Yeah, but you can get it around. I don't know who's selling it at the minute, but if you do a bit of digging, you can find that. Give it a very dark brown spray, yeah, and then just give it a quick blast with a spray adhesive and go with some dark flock over it. For the ferns, to be truthful, what I'd actually recommend is have a look. I think Model Scene Works do ferns, and there's also another company that do laser cut ferns. Pieces of cardboard that have been laser cut into ferns.
If you're looking for coconut like furs, your local Aldi sells coconut for tiny pence.
Yes, I found you.
Could work.
Really?
What?
Really?
I'm just thinking. Oh,
There you go.
show us that one.
Cub's getting a double act with the dad tonight. He is.
Yeah, thank God. Finally. It's happening.
This is the future as England has slipped into a time warp. Right, so yeah, that's how I tackle fern and bracken, guys. For the bracken, go for the horsehair or the coconut fibre. Spray it dark, bit of spray adhesive, yeah, and then what you call it, a dark flock on it. Yeah, for the actual ferns, I put those at the front of the bracken, and I'd use laser cut ones because they're very difficult to replicate from hobby supplies. You know, even the aquarium plants and stuff like that, you struggle to find fern looking ones.
You go to your nearest plant store, they probably sell some ferns. Cut them down smaller. You got tons.
Yeah, but it's if you can preserve them and if they'll stay, dude. Bill's asking, okay, I'm trying the artist oil paint in a tube you recommended for bringing out the grain in wood. Do I just spread it on and then wipe it off with a damp rag? It's the water cleanup type. No, you need to thin it down, dude. Thin it down. If it's water solvent, then thin it down with waters. Apply it as a wash. Don't apply it straight as an oil. Even wiping it with a rag, you're going to struggle getting it off.
What would you suggest a ghillie suit material to use?
Don't be asking questions on there. If they've got questions, they've got to throw them on there, dude. Otherwise, I get confused.
Yeah, but...
What? Just blink.
I just see questions and I just read them out.
Well, here, I'll read the next question out.
Okay.
Yeah, so read this one out. That gives us 5 of 9.
Okay. Hi Mel. I'm looking to make a tunnel in the easiest way for my diorama. In
What scale is that?
is that centimetre or in?
No, it's 1 to something.
Oh, 1 to 76.
Yeah.
And I was wondering how to do it efficiently and cheaply enough, or enough so it doesn't blow my budget.
Making it, as it's max and it's model railway, I'm assuming you're talking about model railways, mate. Easiest way of making a tunnel is dead simple. Get some corrugated cardboard, some thick stuff, yeah. Cut a strip, yeah, and then cut it so that you can bend it along the sort of the ridges, if you know what I mean. Corrugated cardboard will bend one way, it won't bend the other. So bend it along the ridge, so it bends along the ridge lines. Fix it down, you can use masking tape to fix it down, yeah. If it's going on a display, you can pin it into the display. After that, you want rolled up balls of newspaper, a bit like the standard railway style. Build those up around the tunnel, holding them in place with masking tape. And then after that...
Oops, what was that?
What have you just my water?
Your phone?
No, my water.
Your water. Yeah, build up the balls of what you call it, rolled up newspaper. Tape them in place, and then when you've got the rough hill shape, yeah, go for plaster bandage and just layer it all over. When the plaster bandage dries, it'll be solid as hell, and it's going to cost you couple of
Didn't
quid.
little Brody do that? And then how she did that one, the little girl who did that big hillside thing, didn't she use bunched up newspaper?
Yeah, Brody did that on the
The
terrainiacs.
little girl.
And how do you know Brody's a little girl?
Oh, it might be a little boy. I'm sure somebody put in the thing, what's her name?
What's their name? I put.
No, somebody else. I'm sure they put what's her name.
Oh, okay.
Might
All right,
be,
but
but
yeah.
anyway, little Brody. Anyway, that was brill.
Right. So that's that question.
Something just on.
Can I ask you a question?
Uh oh.
Can you go over some Maltesers?
No, I was thinking milkshake from McDonald's after the live show.
You want a milkshake from McDonald's?
Can I have one?
No, you've got to be in bed by 10 o'clock. You're only 13.
That's me.
Just a minute. You can drive. Well, there's nothing stopping you going getting us a milkshake for the live show.
No.
I love how you sat on the sofa and the dog's just come along and sat on you.
Just sat round.
It's because you're on his sofa.
No, this isn't. He's in there by me.
Could you go and get me some milkshake? Can you go get us
No,
some milkshake?
Dad, we'll wait for Dad to finish his show and then you're back.
No,
No, no, you're getting in bed.
No, because he's thinking if
You get
you
in
go
bed.
now, then
You get in bed.
we can all have
You
one.
get in bed in 10 minutes.
See, you're mean.
You get in bed in 10 minutes.
Oh, just standard family stuff on a Sunday night, isn't it, folks?
Yeah.
Lie down.
Not been around for the last 3 live shows. What's the plan we look?
What can I look forward to? Oh, right, Callum. Right, and this is question 7 of 9. Oh, I've got a few videos on the go at the minute. Yeah, a couple of the medieval playlist. I've got a terrain lab on the go where I'm messing with resin. I've got a bit of a technical tutorial on thatching going on. I've got the Stalingrad sort of inspired rubble build going on. And these are all over my studio at the minute, which is why on Monday I've got to finish sorting my shelves out so I can find a place to put these things when I'm not working on them. What?
What?
So, there's tons coming. Like I say, I've just got to finish the studio. Yeah. Alright, next question. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying this and you would like to support the stream, remember there's links down below in the description. Oh, I've got a scratch. Oh.
Yeah, so Malcolm go get me a chocolate milkshake from McDonald's.
The donations are not for you to get a chocolate bloody milkshake, woman.
Yes, Mum.
What?
About
They're for my studio kit.
me and you take over the live show and Dad goes get us some milkshake.
No.
Your mum's not going to take over a live show.
Oh, come on, Oz. Give me a
He
break.
follows you.
Right, I've got a couple more questions. I want to do a bit of building, so we'll give it 10 minutes of building and then we'll come back and we'll do some more questions, yeah?
Finally joined in.
Alright. Okay. Right, do you see these?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to need to glue these. Yeah, I'm going to need you to glue them there.
And measure it.
Yeah.
And measure it.
No, go off the alignment of there. So,
okay.
yeah, and match that.
That looks cool.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Have to move across the wall.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to have to move that to there for you. Yeah, there's your pins for afterwards, dude.
Ready for
Uh.
this? Is
Studio Milkshake Fund, go. Crazy sales time. Amazing how silly some customers can be. What? Crazy sales time, what? That's it, you can do it. Give it a little wiggle. Put it at the bottom and give it a little bit of a wiggle. Yeah? That's it. The wiggle helps spread the glue. Don't put too much glue on it. Yeah, because that'll actually stop it sticking. You want a little glue. Is that lined up? Really? Are you happy with that? Go on, trust your gut. That's it, trust your gut, lad.
there you go.
Okay, yeah?
I feel like that's correct.
You feel that's correct? Right, so, pins.
Shove a pin in there.
Right, we're using pearl pins, because, and these are these tiny little pins with the
Like
balls
ears.
on the end.
Look like an antenna.
Yeah, so, one through there, down, 45 degrees down. Yeah, don't wiggle your foam as you do it.
Okay. So basically that angle.
Yeah, go on. Don't necessarily, doesn't have to go all the way in, just so it's firm. Yeah, you got it?
Yeah.
All right.
The one near the bottom just now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's good, isn't he?
You just have to give me a second.
Brother thought of an actual better question. I should say you only get one.
No, that's mean.
Don't put that's enough glue across. There you are.
No.
If you put too much glue on, it can sort of fiddle things. You should make a terrain yard, Mel. And then they'll bring, all the boys will bring the milkshake. Wait, something like that, milkshakes.
Oh,
My terrain yard brings all the boys with the milkshakes to the yard. And they're like, your terrain's better than mine. And they're like, something like that, innit? Yeah? Right,
Yeah.
pin it.
I need a pin.
Well, get a pin then.
You put your hand in front of
Tonight's show got pinned. Go on, you can do it. I have to say, guys, I'm really liking this new camera. Yeah, mash a shout out to Striking Hand for the camera. Right, so are we happy with that?
Yeah, I feel happy with those.
Yeah, so what you need to do now is to see how you've got a bit of glue sticking out where you've squeezed down. If we don't deal with that, that's going to dry.
Do we have some kind of rag or something that I can wipe it off with?
We have better than a rag.
We have polystyrene.
A bit of foam, just drag it down the edge. Yeah, job done.
Let me get this bit.
Yeah. Look for where you need to get.
Where your finger.
Oh, you've wiggled your bit.
Oh no.
I know.
Just place it down and it should sort itself out.
Right, yeah.
Place it on the floor. Place it down on the table. It should sort itself out if I'm correct. That's easy.
You reckon?
Give it a bit of a push down. Now it should flatten out the ground and push.
Yeah.
There you go.
You reckon?
I think we got that one.
You reckon you got that one?
Yeah.
Cool. I want those on that side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to you where you place them. Yeah, and then I want those on that side. There's your glue, there's your pins, crack on them.
Oh yeah. I like this. You might have to
crack.
move across a bit.
Yeah, I'll move across a bit.
Sorry, I need to get in.
Do you want to slide? Tell you what, do you want to come this side? So you can sit here and I can sit there?
Yeah, sure. You ready?
You can...
Oh,
Oh, you knocked your model and it wiggled.
Oh, bugger. Where? Where is it wiggled?
Hey, see, he's got the adjustment bug now. Right, so you know what you're doing? Yeah, I want those on there, and while you do that, I'll do a bit of clipping. And we'll answer some more questions. Right. Quick check. Make sure we're not missing anyone or anything. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Harry, yeah, we're good. Right. Okay, next questions.
Next question.
Let the master show you how. Let the master show me how.
Place it in the middle.
You can do way too much glue, dude. Trust me. Way too much.
Just get off.
Go on, you can do it. Just take a bit off. Right, let's have a... We'll have one of them.
Take the top of it.
Yeah. So, Ink Pen Productions, we've got a question from. Let's go have a look at this. Hey Mel, I receive weekly refrigerated shipments. Insulin, I'm guessing? Yeah, shipments packed in 6 12 by 12 chunks of 1-inch white polystyrene. Figure on using them to build a modular castle table. Question concerns wall texturing. I'm debating either carving the brickwork into the poly, then coating with thin spackle coating, and then doing the brickwork. I'm leaning towards the first, because I'm afraid the latter will show a lot of tool markings like ripple in the mud. Right. If it's white polystyrene, it sounds like the expanded bobbly stuff. You're going to have problems shaping brickwork into that. What I'd actually recommend is build your castle, don't shape your brickwork into it, and then cut lots of cardboard square bricks and then just apply them in certain places on the actual castle wall. Then go over with the texturing. That will give you the impression of castle blocks. I'm sure if you go and have a search for model castles, you'll find examples of the technique I'm talking about. But it's a very simple technique. You'll need to double pin that, mate.
Oh, okay. You pass me 2 more pins quickly.
Yeah, there you go.
Stick with something.
Yeah. So yeah, I would do it that way. I mean, you could. The other 2 options that you presented of either carving into the foam, you could with something like a soldering iron, but they're going to be large lines with expanded polystyrene. Yeah, and then like you say, doing the coating and then doing the brickwork. Carving brickwork into such thick coating, that's a beast of a job. My recommendation would be just build your flat walls, go along with pieces of relatively thick cardboard, say about 1 millimeter. Yeah, and then just glue them on in patches in certain, like, you know, a few squares at a time, rectangles at a time. And that will give a, a wall look to it, and it'll be a lot easier, mate. Yeah, nice?
Yeah. It's fine. It looks sideways, but it's flat to the ground that side.
Is it? What's wrong with it?
I don't know, but when you look at that side, it's pushed up against it.
Yeah, but is it level?
I think I got it.
Yeah, you got it?
There you go. So I don't move it.
How is that level?
I don't know. I'm just taking a
Right.
well-educated guess.
Oh, well, right, you put... Okay, pins.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't push your pins in so far, mate. Take them so far and push them in. Yeah. So they're ready to push in. Come along. Do your lining up. Make sure you're happy with it. Yeah. And then, because that one's fine, isn't it? But this one's got a bit of a wobble on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then push your pins in.
My head's like right in the camera.
It's also an issue that it's not actually gluing onto a flat surface.
Okay.
Right, so, yeah. Right, dude. Next side. Last 2. So, yeah, ink pen. That's how I do it.
So the camera can see it.
Do wish the pink foam was grey or tan. Do I wish that it was grey or tan? No, I'm not sort of bothered by what colour the pink foam is. Yeah, it doesn't, you know what I mean? It's going to have a coat of paint over it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Gary, I'm doing a diorama of a warship in a Norwegian fjord, which would be the best for layer water effects. Pacific, Atlantic or Mediterranean? Atlantic, mate. Pacific is a bit greeny. Yeah, it's got a bit of a green hue to it. Yeah, the Mediterranean is very light. Norwegian fjords, they're very dark. Yeah, so Atlantic blue I would recommend.
Keep that up against there because now I have a bit of a model of where the other one is.
Is that where you're doing that one?
Yeah, 3 centimetres on.
3 cent. Oh, you're measuring now, are you?
Yeah, and you get it perfect.
Hey, that's my boy. So that's Gary's question answered.
So push up against that.
Paul B, what would you suggest for a ghillie suit material for my
I
40k
brought that
figures?
up.
Right, ghillie suit material? Probably what cheesecloth. Cut it in a square, shred the edges. That'd look like a ghillie suit.
Oh, fair enough. Really would.
Ben's girlfriend. This is not just terrain builders. We have railway folks, miniature painters, diorama folk, fairy houses, gnome homes, and people who just like creative people make stuff. My girlfriend is watching with me tonight. Everyone say hello to Ben's girlfriend.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you? These 4 pins.
4 pins? Not 4 candles?
I'll take 4 candles as well.
Right. Let's give this a bit of a clean. So that was Paul's question. I've got 2 more questions left. If you do have a question, I'm going to give you another 5 minutes to get it in, okay? Just so you know, because I can see Kerry wants a milkshake.
Get me one.
I'm not, you're going, it's past your bedtime. Uh-oh.
I'm not going to talk about that.
Dad, shh.
stay up until Mum realises.
Until Mum realises. It is your birthday, I suppose. Have you done your homework?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all squared away for school and everything like that.
And all my maths homework's done.
Yeah?
I got a piece of German and Anne says I can do it as.
Yeah, so you squared. Nice. Right. Your dad needs to cut a bit of foam.
There you go. I feel like that one's not correct, but.
Well, use a piece and check it.
What I'll do is, if I do this, you ready? If I push these up together, then it'll probably send to it. Like,
Yeah, I see what you're doing there.
it's got to go in the middle of them. And I can tell if it's like a wonky one way. I'll keep them both 90 degrees.
She's now giggling.
There you
4 candles or 4 candles? Hey, Crawley.
you go.
Right. On a non-palm tree related issue, Dan, do you have any non-palm tree related issues? What's the best resin to use for water effect and where to get it from? I need low odour as I suffer from headaches from fumes. I know that the Easy Composites up by me, they do an art resin. Yeah, now art resin is low fumes because it's designed as a resin that kids can play with and stuff like
you
that.
go. I think he's opened the door.
Yeah, he's going to bed. Oi!
No, it's Oz.
Oz!
Oz,
What are you doing?
you going to bed now?
Come on. Yeah, so what you call it? Art resin I know is low fumes. Most resins will give off fumes of some sort.
It's like 80 degrees in here.
It's like
It is.
dude,
What?
we're live on YouTube.
Yeah,
It's not a Sunday night until there's a bare-chested Corbin.
I know. It's like, I'm not even joking. It's 80 degrees in here.
You are hot, actually.
I am.
It is like, but then again, you did ask for like a breakfast for your birthday tea,
Yeah, I know.
not a salad
But
or ice cream.
yeah, but it was a breakfast. It had to be. It was either schnitzel or breakfast or curry from Nan.
From Nan.
Because I couldn't get any of them. I went for the best.
So, because you couldn't get Nan's schnitzel or Nan's what you call it, Nan's curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went for Mum's breakfast.
Yeah. That makes
Kaz, Corbin doesn't like your curry or your schnitzel.
I didn't say that.
He implied it.
What? Corbin doesn't like what?
Apparently, I don't like your schnitzel or your curry.
I know you don't like my schnitzel, that's why I asked Nan make it for you.
See?
And I
What do
don't
you mean,
make-
see?
And I don't make curry, Nan does.
See, I've even got Mum on my side.
Steering on Dad.
Yes, I
Yeah,
am
he
stirring.
is.
Right. CFS is quite good for water effects. Or am I all wrong here? CFS? What's CFS? Right, next job.
Type it up in Google. You've got a new tab open. Just type it up quickly.
I'm
see
not
it.
doing searches now.
Yeah, I know.
Right, we've
but-
got a refrigerator unit. There.
Refrigerator unit. Oh, give me a second. How long is it? No,
It's
no,
going to go there.
Yeah, I know, but I have to measure how far in. I'm sorry, I like. Just.
Come on, Adrian Mole.
3.5. So, how long is this? That's one. 8.5. So, 3.5. 8.5.
Come on then, you've shot yourself in the foot here.
4.25. The middle. 4.25. 4.25. So, around right where that black dot is, that's where the centre is.
You reckon?
3.25 is 1.75. So, around 1.75 centimetres, and that's where the middle's going to be.
You reckon?
What? If I do it this side. Go on.
Go on.
Basically where that little line is there.
You reckon?
Yeah. So just basically there and there. That's where it's going to be.
It's going to go
Sorry,
there.
I'm a professional.
It's going to go there.
Yeah, I know, a bit lower. Sorry, I'm like a professionalist here. I have to get it perfectly in place.
A professionalist. You mean a perfectionist?
Yeah, sorry.
A professionalist.
That's you.
Am I a professionalist?
You are. Whoa. My voice been going out.
It is, isn't it? Right, you get that bit on.
Which way does it go up that way?
So that the vents point downwards.
Okay. I did. Okay.
Da-da, da-da, da-da. See you later, Insane.
See you, Insane. Have a good night or
If
day.
you go for the CFS, then use the 2-part epoxy resin and not the polyester stuff.
Or is it a company?
I assume so. You ought to start feeding Corby's like Bob Geldof film from the 80s. Look, you're supposed to be able to see the ribs on kids. Do you paint soldiers, Warhammer science fiction?
Just so you guys know, I don't put on weight, so that's why. Like,
you're a young lad, you're not supposed to yet. You got time to grow, lad, and there's plenty of time for it. Right,
that is a bit.
Yeah, that one there, that one there. Right, next to it. Next one. I need to do a quick bit of sanding on this one. And then this one.
Second. Back down in a second.
Alright, are you going to put a t-shirt on?
Yeah, I'll go put some light on. Because I'm not brilliant.
Alright. Right, I've still only got one more question. And I'm going to be switching the questions off in a second. So if you've got any questions for me, guys, yeah, get them in now. And then we'll do that. That. Yeah, that one there, that one there. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I just need a quick block for another bit of plastic we're going to put on it. So, CFS sells various resins and chemical stuff. Right, so, yeah, ever heard of GeoHex here in the States? Yeah, I've heard of GeoHex. Right, that one needs to go there. Sounds like Corb has the perfect body for lawn mowing work. Funnily enough, that's his job at home. Right, so let's drop that in there. Yeah, so that one goes, that square. There you go. That square's going there. Then I've got a bit of sprue here. Yeah, and this is just a bit of sprue. All I've done is, yeah, this is the Maelstrom's Edge Terrain Accessories sprue. And all I've done is I've clipped that from there. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Better?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I've got myself basically a pipe.
You stick it there.
Now I'm going to stick it there.
Oh, I'll stick on off the edge. I like that.
Yeah, I like that as well. That's why I'm doing it.
Now all you need, Dad, is to get some kind of 9mm.
9mm
Or
what?
like 50mm mounted machine gun and stick it there. No, there.
Why would it have a machine gun on it?
It might, I don't know. It could be the police building in the city. You never know. It could be.
It's a small police presence then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so just need to push that in.
That's basically where that's where Darth Vader's keeping some of his troops. Yeah.
What, in this little building?
Yeah. There's 10 of them. The
10 of them.
guy who sleeps there.
And the guy who sleeps in that one.
Call him Hobo Joe.
Call him what?
Hobo Joe.
Hobo Joe.
He sleeps on top of the building.
And there's our
Quick.
pipe. Let's get that on screen.
It's a bit.
Ah!
Well done.
Ah, no.
Wiggle it about a bit more.
It's because it's PVA on plastic.
Is it plastic? I was about to say if it was like a different type of foam, like a harder foam, I was about to just stick a pin in it.
No, it's plastic, so we can't pin
Yeah,
it.
don't show them. Can you zoom in with this? Because if you can, the pipes are out in the centre.
Well, we can bring it down like that. So there's our pipe on it, and
Sexy, isn't it?
Really? Really? Yeah, you don't want to have this conversation, do you? You don't want to have this conversation with your dad, and you certainly don't want to have it on YouTube.
No, not really.
Trying to stop moving the camera there, lad. What are you trying?
I'm just trying to centre the building. There you go.
There you go.
Sorry, it was annoying me. It wasn't centre. Oh my. Get your head out of the picture.
Cub, do you feel the heat coming off that? You feeling hot there, lad?
What? It's too warm.
Right, get your head out of the camera. Right, let's go for the full screen for a second.
Yeah. Let's get our face.
There we go.
Hello, guys.
Hello, people. Right,
Hello.
so I've got 2 questions left, and I am switching the questions off
There you go, guys.
right now. So,
No more responses.
no more questions for now.
Can we finish with 2 questions, Mom?
Yeah, quick check. Make sure we're not missing anyone on PayPal. Nope, not missing anyone by the looks of it. Nice one.
Can I read out these questions?
Okay, Andre.
Andre, any suggestions for bigger figures that I can break to use them as shattered statues? Well, what scale are you using?
Yeah, very true. I mean, to be truthful, what you call it, if you're looking for statues, this is one of those. In the UK, we have car boot sales. In America, they have thrift stores. It's one of these where it's you're delving, mate. This sort of stuff you only find by, what you call it, sort of going along, having a look at what's out there, you know, these car boot sales and stuff like that, and just picking up bits and bobs.
Just search up on what, eBay, what size statue you want, and someone will have something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you can do a bit of an eBay search. The problem is when you start looking for statues and stuff like that, trying to find them, you're looking for something quite specific, and so the price goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas if you're just cruising around the car boot sales, you can pick things up for like
£1, maybe 50 pence.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whereas if you buy it on eBay because you're looking for something particular,
Then
£5.
you
Maybe.
exactly. Yeah, so with that sort of stuff, what you call it? Just go with, as I said, just go with the car boots. You've just got to build it up over time. You know what I mean? Right. Next question and the final one.
Can I read it quickly? I like reading. Skip it. Here you go.
Harry Wong.
Is this...
The last question. Yes, Harry, it is.
God damn it.
Easy question.
That was well placed. I bet you.
Harry, that was very well
I
placed.
bet you he had that waiting until the last second. When you
Andre
really turned
says
it
in
on.
Germany it's called a flea market. Actually, out of interest, what do you call them around it? Let me know your country and what you call these sort of things. In the UK, we have charity shops, yeah, which are a bit like the US thrift stores, but we also have this thing called a car boot sale, where
Wait,
basically
explain?
on Sundays, yeah, locals drive onto a field, open their car boots and sell all their crap out the back of the cars.
I'll place a table down, place
Yeah,
all the stuff that they don't want on the table.
Or-
People say a price.
Yeah,
Just bargain
you can
it
pick
out.
up some brilliant bargains. Like when I sent Kerry to the car boot with 200 white dwarves and told her, don't sell them for less than £1 an issue. And then she opened the car boot, someone come along and offered her £10 and she sold the entire 200 lot for £10. Yeah, including the £15 plastic tub they were in. Right, Corbyn's build.
That's called a good deal.
He got a good deal. That's turned out alright, hasn't it?
That's slipping a bit.
Oh god, yeah.
I'll place that back on.
It's because it's PVA.
Yeah. If you just set it on the ground, whenever you lift it up, it'll break.
We just need the glue to just set, and then it'll grip when we paint it. I could drill a hole through and pin it, but there's no point.
Yeah, waste of time.
Yeah, falling off.
Oh,
I'll
dropped
fix
a
that.
pipe. Oh, dropped a pipe.
Dropped a pipe.
That's the one thing you really don't want to do in your job.
Right, so and we just put this pipe right, and then we'll have a look what everyone's calling their own flea markets.
Flea market.
Thrift shops, flea markets. Yeah, same here. A yard sale. Yeah, we don't do yard sales in the UK.
What country is that from? What country do they do yard sales in, mainly?
Yard sales are American, I think. What are you doing? Right, let's leave that as that for now.
I've been to a few flea markets. They're fun. So were you German then? No.
Just leave that bow skull and let that dry now.
Swap meets are sort of.
Yeah, swap meets are a bit like that.
Never even heard of those.
I see Conan's quotes are censored. I didn't even. Swap meets are sort of like your car boot sales. Folks rent a spot in a parking lot, set the wares next to the car, and sell. Yeah, so swap
car
meets.
Boot sale.
Yeah, car boot sales.
We have yard sales.
Tag sales. We have yard sales. All those states we do yard sales, garage sales, estate sales.
Red,
Right.
what country are you in? You have to have a tag sale. Is that? I don't know.
Kirputori in Finnish, flea market. They're usually like shops, either they buy and sell stuff or you can rent a table for your stuff. New York City for flea market's a big one. We need to do a few car boots and stock up with a load of stuff for this. And I want to get a load.
And you'll go.
I want to get a load of Necromunda stuff as well. So I'll have to go. In the Netherlands, you can basically translate it English as garbage market. But then we also have second-hand stores. Sweden, you should visit during summer mostly. Keep a lookout for Loppis. Right?
I remember one.
Is yard sales like selling your tap from home rather than from a car park field with other folks? I always got the idea that yard sale was, look, I'm having a yard sale, I'm selling my stuff. I never got the impression from when I was watching TV, because that's how we get our impressions of these things. Never got the calm it. Never got the impression that that yard sales was something that you did as a community.
Me neither.
It was always one person.
Yeah, one person sit out front with all the stuff they don't need.
Yeah, exactly.
People walk past and buy stuff off it.
Yard sale is a garage in Australia. Car boots exist. Either flea market. It's interchangeable. Right, okay. Tag sales are the same as garage sales, yard sales. They tag the items. Right, so got you.
Yeah, I got a proper good deal on the car boot sale once. I think it was 10 orcs for that 50 pence. And they were good.
Red Green's in USA, Lancaster, PA.
Ah, okay.
Also check forums to see any group is nearby.
You're close to that just now.
My mum had a junk store. Oh yeah.
That-
My mum had a craft store.
Imagine that.
Then again, Nanny Brown's still got a craft room, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's got a room full of stuff for crafting.
She owned a craft store, so
She gets some car boot sales, doesn't she?
yeah, she does.
She gets tons of stuff, like £1.
Absolutely tons.
She would bring a tenner. You ready for this?
Go on.
Someone, I think we went to this car boot sale. You know the like Lego Technic? No, it's worth a lot now.
Yeah.
Someone left like a box of Lego, like 2 boxes of Lego Technic stuff.
Go on.
Where they put set up the stand. They just left it because they didn't sell it. So she just picked it up.
She just picked the Lego Technical
Yeah,
up.
just picked it up.
How much did you flog it on eBay for?
I don't know. She just asked the people next day, "Is it yours?" Like, no, the person took off, didn't take it. She's like, "Fine."
I'll have it.
Picked it up and just walked off.
And then
You
sticks
better
on
not-
eBay for like 200 quid. No, mama.
We just walked back to the car and we just saw it there right next to the gate. So as nobody else took it.
Most of the time it's one person, but sometimes a few on the street.
Get together. Ah, so they'll like organise it so everybody will set it up on the same day. That's a good idea.
Did it? Yeah. So, a few of you on the street do it. That's a smart idea.
I like that, because then you're organised as well. People know when to come around.
Check online cheap auction sites. You can pick up bits from there, but I mean, there is something not... Yeah, move that back. We don't need it now.
Annoying me.
Yeah.
Smacking me in the head.
There is, there's... Oh, thank you, Grandpa Joe.
Oh, that was nice.
What do you recommend for scorch marks on terrain? Possibly to simulate blast points or fires. Ah, nice one. Right. How would I simulate blast points or fires? With regards to smoke damage, we did a video on that in the urban playlist not long ago, and a lot of it is basically using spray, to get the smoke effect. You can also do a stippling effect and a brushing effect.
You could probably burn a bit of bark and just break it up and add it in.
Do you know what? You can actually get charcoal
Yeah,
from the actual watcher and rub that in. That does work as well. So yeah, burnt wood, the actual charcoal off the end of it, because it's inert and it's black. You can actually rub that in as smoothing. Blast points, physical damage you need to chip into the foam and that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's all. Battle damage is also in the urban playlist. So there's a couple of videos already done in the urban playlist that are probably gonna, gonna help you. And as Diggy says, a flamethrower works rather well as well.
That'd probably be a good idea.
Really?
What? Just saying it could actually work.
Keep an eye on the model railroad scene. Yeah. eBay isn't a cheap auction house anymore. It's not. I've noticed that.
People making.
I use Amazon more than I use eBay. We have the Roots Markets on Tuesday, and that's got some.
But though we got some good. But though I got a good copy of Far Cry 5 off eBay for 30 quid.
It wasn't eBay. It was Facebook, mate.
Oh, was it Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why we went pick it up.
You pick stuff up off eBay, don't you?
Well, you can do. You can arrange to pick it up, but the guy was just round the corner. That's why we picked it up and went for that one. Right. I want to make sure I'm not missing any PayPalers before we knock this on the head. Nope, we're good. Right. Oh, coming up on half past. We've pretty much finished our building.
It looks nice.
It does, doesn't it?
Plus it looks sexy, which we realised the last time we had a really awkward silence. So.
Really awkward. And my pipe's fallen off again. What have you done with this pipe?
I didn't stick it on.
Oh, you didn't, did it? That was me, wasn't it?
Yeah, what have you done to that pipe?
Oh, like that, is it? Right, let's leave that there. And Dad'll just have to leave that overnight to dry.
Yeah, don't.
I know, I keep picking it up, I know.
You just need to leave it there.
I know. Stop fiddling with it. Right. So, I'm probably going to see you Thursday night, to be perfectly honest, guys. Maybe in the studio, maybe at home. Depends if Mum's working, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? You'll probably be at Nan's, to be truthful.
Wait for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, why?
Okay.
Oh, you got cadets?
Reese.
Oh, you're taking Reese, aren't you?
Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Good.
Right, guys, I'm going to call it now. Thanks for keeping me company. Yeah, we had a good show, haven't we?
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, happy birthday, dude.
Thank you.
Love you, lad. Right. Yeah, I'm going to knock it on the head now. So, you will be seeing me Thursday. There will be, fingers crossed, videos out before then. But tomorrow, I am finishing my shells. Yeah, and then we need to get building into more of this terrain stuff, don't we?
Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, have a good night, guys. Did you get that, Shaq? I think they've got a little bit of lag and they don't know yet. Nightmare, yeah, they've got it. Right. Have a good one, folks, and we'll see you soon. All the best,
See you
yeah?
guys.
Ta-da.
Bye.